Hey everyone! In the previous entry, I have decided to set up an experiment to determine the most profitable combination of coin, distance, and Bitcoin volatility for active market shots. To do that, I set up a grid of 4 different distances on both the sell and the buy side, split into separate algorithms across 4 different BTC volatility ranges. And this is what it looked like on a graph. I also knew that this may cause high load on my core, especially during high volatility, so I have tried to prevent it by relaxing some of the parameters, such as the delta check frequencies, list sorting frequencies, trade latency, and the number of active markets to trade on. And I thought that the core should be able to take about 40 concurrent active orders. Let's see what happened. Initially, it seemed fine, the orders were there, running, but then rather quickly the core started devouring RAM like crazy. The RAM indicator right here started showing red, and I started getting warning after warning after warning that the algorithms are being shut down one by one. That was a disaster. To gauge the seriousness of the problem, I turned off 2 groups of algorithms with the highest BTC volatility. The core was barely coping, so I left it alone to see what happens. In the end, I only got 2 trades at the distances of 1.5 and 2 on different coins. I would assume that if there had been a shot, it would go through all the levels below this one, so I should have at least 2 trades with different results, but I have only 1. Obviously, there are holes in my experiment. Not all orders are staying in place, and analyzing such results would be pretty pointless. So I started to look for further ways to decrease the core load. First, I kicked up the delta check frequencies on all groups of algorithms up to 10, as well as list sorting frequencies on active markets. This helped only a bit. Still, the algorithms were stopping. I needed something big. So I started looking at every possible thing in the algorithm parameters that could affect the load. It made me take a closer look at the data source right here. It is either ticker or trades. Trades are these individual dots on the graph representing individual, trades that happen on the market. And ticker price is this line in purple that represents the overall summary movement of the price based on the sum total of trades. So here, in a very rapid shot, there are multiple trades, but the ticker line is rather smooth. Logically, analyzing the line requires less data and less calculating power than individual trades. Moreover, the tooltip right here gives me more clues. It says that the ticker line is updated twice a second, and apparently trades data may be updated in real time. And also, more importantly, it is recommending to use ticker price for distances above 1%. Sometimes it does help to read the manual. So, I have set my algorithms all to ticker price instead of trades data, as all of them are above 1% in distance. The stability had improved. That's good, right? Well, but unfortunately, this was still not enough to cover every level I wanted. To get more or less stable performance, even with a ticker price, I could manage to either run 3 BTC volatility groups across 4 distances, or the reverse, 3 distances across 4 volatility groups. That is no good. I was relentless in my desire to get the experiment running exactly as planned. That means we need a bigger boat. Here on the Moontrader website there are system requirements, and we can see that actually the minimum VPS system requirement is 2 gigs of RAM, and I was running only 1. And at 2 gigs it promises stable work with 100 active orders, and I am guessing they mean real orders, not emulation. That is it. I have to get my virtual server upgraded. And having done so, I can say it is day and night. It reminded me of my very old 2010 MacBook. You remember those times where you could actually take the thing apart and add your own banks of RAM? Well, back then I did an upgrade from the default 4 gigs to 8 gigs of RAM, and wow, that was almost like having a whole new laptop altogether. And I have the same feeling here. I can actually run my algos with top 30 active markets no problem. Look at that, 240 emulated orders running. That is what I'm talking about. Now, I will let this happy bunch run free and again wait for the stats to roll in. What is the key takeaway today? Read the freaking manual. If it's there, it's there. Understanding ticker price and understanding system requirements actually saved this whole experiment from crashing and burning before it even started. Cheers. See you soon.